hello, I'm Lawrence Jones, and I'm a grassroots activist, and I'm here to help out in the community any way I can to bridge that gap between minorities and college students and youth. So that's my message of conservative liberty.
Okay, so obviously you're totally aware of the tactics that the Democrat Party uses.
Most definitely.
You know, they got Beyonce in the White House, they got Jay-Z in the White House.
Hollywood.
I mean, tell me what your thoughts are about that.
Well, you know, Hollywood has always been liberal because they're entertainers, and so
They just get away with everything.
Well, the thing is, the public is increasingly growing liberal. You know, everybody is about Hollywood. They look up to these people, and so there's great influence with these people.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I'm not surprised at all. It's a voting tactic. Mm-hmm. It's about getting people with influence, especially young people. They target the young people, which we don't do as conservatives. And it's about getting that young vote.
Yeah, it's not cool to be a Republican.
It's not cool. But, you know, it's fun for me because, you know, it pays to be a difference. And I think more people aren't conservative because they really don't know what a conservative really is.
So in layman's terms, to that person who never really thought about politics, you know, who maybe playing the PlayStation or PS, whatever it is now, I don't know.
It's a lot of stereotypes. Yeah. So that person that's playing the PlayStation may think Republicans are racist, okay? And they only want to get richer. And that's not true. We actually want you to keep your money.
Yeah.
We want less government. The Republicans were the people that were behind setting slaves free.
Right.
So we're not racist.
Isn't that crazy how that whole message got turned?
Crazy, right?
It's the media. It's the media.
What we're dealing with are increasingly liberal media.
Yeah,
okay?
Socialist agenda.
Exactly. It's all agenda pushing. And don't get me wrong, a lot of the conservative stations, they have their agenda as well. Mm-hmm. But it's not as big of a force as the liberal media.
Now tell me, you said your mom had you when she was 16.
Yeah.
And it was a tough life. I had a tough life.
Yeah.
It was, you know, I think if you didn't struggle, it's hard to relate to some people. Some people, you know, they don't really relate to you if you don't know what it's like to struggle.
Right. It's tough. You know, we're dealing with, it's hard to go into the community, and that big word was relate. If you don't know what actually goes on into the community, which is the reason why I'm so against the RNC outreach plan, because you're going into the community specifically to get a vote.
Yeah.
You got to go in the community and get established, get to know what's going on.
Yeah.
Don't look to see
before you start asking for anyone's vote.
Right. What you should be asking is, how can we help you guys?
Yeah.
And when you say that, our agenda as conservative help everybody.
Yeah.
You know, it's not about give and give. The biggest gift to you is you get to tell Washington what to do with your tax dollars. You get to tell the Texas legislature what to do with your tax, and you get to keep the majority of your money, not paying it to bureaucrats that are going to regulate your money and all this nonsense.
Yeah. Well, you know, so you have a website?
I do. It's LawrenceBJones3.com. LawrenceBJones3.com.
All right. So the future's bright.
Yes, follow me on Twitter.
What's your vision?
My vision is, you know, just to continue to finish school, law school, and then I'll run for office again. I ran for school board my freshman year in college, and you know, it's tough running for office.
You learn a lot. Yeah.
I learned a lot. It was fun. I get to speak across the country, and so, you know, my all-time dream is to run for Senate, be Attorney General in that area.
Right.
And so, you know, but it's all in God's timing for me. All in God's timing.
Well, good luck to you. Good luck to you. Dynamic speaker.
Thank you.
It's good to meet you. All right.